Learn flower names for kids. Once there was a kind old widow named Mrs. Rose. She lived in a small house that smelled like heaven. She loved flowers because they were beautiful and made her heart happy. Digging in the dirt kept her body strong and her mind very sharp. The red rose. "Look at my roses," she said to her young friends Zinnia and Silas. "They have soft petals but sharp thorns. Be careful. Roses smell very sweet and come in many colors. They are the queens of my garden. The bees love to hide inside them to stay warm." The sunny sunflower. Next, they saw the sunflowers. "These flowers are very tall. They love the sun," Mrs. Rose smiled. "They turn their big yellow faces toward the light all day long. Their seeds are a yummy snack for the birds and for us too." The happy daisy. "These are daisies," she pointed. "They have white petals and a bright yellow center. They look like little stars on the ground." A ladybird was crawling on a leaf. Daisies are very simple, but they always look like they are smiling. The colorful tulip. "In the spring my tulips bloom," said Mrs. Rose. "They look like colorful cups. Some are red, some are yellow, and some are purple." A butterfly landed on a pink one. Tulips grow from bulbs buried deep in the cool, dark earth. The purple lavender. "Rub these leaves," she told the children. It was lavender. It smells very calm and relaxing. The purple spikes move in the wind. Mrs. Rose likes to dry the flowers and put them under her pillow to help her have sweet dreams. The bright marigold. Next were the marigolds. They are bright orange and gold. "These flowers help my garden," she explained. "Their strong smell keeps bad bugs away from the other plants. They are like the brave little soldiers of the flower world." The tall lily. "See the lilies?" Mrs. Rose asked. "They have very large petals and a very strong, spicy scent. Some have tiny spots on them." A big dragonfly zoomed past. "Lilies are very elegant and make the garden look like a royal palace." The blue hydrangea. They walked to a big bush of hydrangeas. The flowers grow in large round clusters. "These can change color," she whispered. "If the soil changes, they can turn from pink to blue. They look like soft clouds of blue cotton candy." The dancing daffodil. "The daffodils are the first to wake up after winter," Mrs. Rose said. "They are bright yellow and shaped like little trumpets. They dance when the wind blows. Seeing them makes everyone happy because it means that spring is finally here." The pretty orchid. Inside a small glass house was an orchid. "These are very special," she said. "They have strange and beautiful shapes. Some look like little moths or dancing ladies. They take a long time to grow, so you must be very patient with them." The sweet peony. "These big fluffy flowers are peonies," she showed them. "They are so heavy with petals that they sometimes bow their heads. Ants love to climb on them to help the buds open. They smell as sweet as sugar and look like giant pink pom-poms." The tiny pansy. Down low grew the pansies. "Don't they look like little faces?" the kids asked. Mrs. Rose nodded. "Pansies come in many pretty patterns. They are very tough and can grow even when it is a little bit cold outside." The climbing jasmine. A sweet smell filled the air near the fence. It was jasmine. "These tiny white flowers grow on long vines. They smell best at night," Mrs. Rose said. The white stars looked beautiful against the green leaves in the sun. The bold hibiscus. "This is a hibiscus," she pointed to a huge red flower. It had a long stem coming out of the middle. It looks like a tropical island flower. Butterflies love to drink the sweet nectar hidden deep inside its bright red throat. The proud carnation. Next, they saw the carnations. Their petals have ruffled edges, like the bottom of a party dress. These stay fresh for a long time, she said. They come in almost every color you can imagine, and they smell a bit like cloves. The morning glory. Look at the fence. The morning glories were climbing high. They are shaped like bells. They open their flowers early in the morning to greet the sun, but they close them up tight for a nap when the afternoon gets too hot. The purple iris. Beside the small pond grew the iris. It has 3 petals that stand up and 3 that hang down. The word iris means rainbow, Mrs. Rose explained. These flowers look very fancy, like they are wearing beautiful purple velvet robes. The gentle violet. Hidden in the shade were the tiny violets. You have to look closely to see these, she whispered. They are small and shy, but very pretty. They remind us that even the smallest things in the garden are important and beautiful. By planting flowers, we feed the bees and help our blue planet stay healthy, Mrs. Rose told the kids. They felt proud to help her. Her garden was a happy home for bugs and a beautiful place for friends to grow together.